You've been so silent ever since we left the gathering. I hate driving a mad woman, Audrey.
Wow.
Is there something that I did to you that you didn't like?
It's not what you did, Jesse. It's what you said.
What did I say now? Every time you go out, you try to put words in my mouth to make me look like the bad guy.
Don't victimize yourself now. What you said back there was insensitive, but of course a man like you won't see it.
A man like me?
Yes, a man like you. Men like you in general.
Fine. Tell me what I said.
Women constantly have to open their legs to get jobs. Just apply the work.
I said that as a joke. But of course you're gonna turn it into an argument.
Because you don't say stuff like that, Jesse. Making it seem like women have a choice to either open their legs or apply the work. It's mothers out there trying to feed their children, but men like you take advantage.
What are you talking?
Your mother literally had to count cents to make sure you slept on a full stomach.
Why are you bringing my mother's story?
Because that story doesn't go away. Most probably 50% of rich women started off as victims.
But that's all in the past.
And it still lives on today. You're just blinded by cold cash. This just reminds me of New York.
What does New York have to do with any of this?
That time you went to a strip club and slept with the stripper.
I was intoxicated.
And that's what you wanted. You...
Crap.
Oh, Lord. Maybe if you weren't too busy spending your money on strippers, you would have serviced your car a long time ago.
It was just one time.
Who knows? That one time was simply because I caught you.
Oh my God, Audrey. Are you literally going to blame my car on a strip club? Talk sense.
Oh, so I'm the one who's talking nonsense.
Audrey, just
Just what?
keep quiet while I try and figure this out.
There it is. The I in the relationship. We can't fix the car because Audrey just needs to look pretty while I make a plan. I'm sick of this. What was that for?
Signaling for help?
With a gun?
Do you have any bright ideas to call for help? Thought so.
Nobody's gonna come.
What makes you say that?
Nobody heard the shot. We're surrounded by land and trees. Only luck for help is a deer.
Take all your things.
Why?
We're going to walk home. What?
Are you insane? Do you know how far home is from here?
The only other way we can call for help is using the telephone back home. So pack your things and let's go because I'm not leaving you here.
You know what makes me sad, Jesse?
What makes you sad?
Out of all the bad things you've done in this relationship, you're not sorry for one. It's just constant excuses to justify your behavior, but it's never, I'm sorry, Audrey, I was wrong. It's almost as if it's a norm to you. Like you don't see any fault. What makes me more sad is that I have to remind myself of the good times I have with you, so that I don't leave you. Like New York.
I thought you hated New York.
You showed me so many beautiful things, spoiled me a lot. But most of all, you loved me like never before. You even called me your queen. Now that's all just a memory. Ever since I caught you with that stripper, loving you became very hard, even though New York was where I loved you the most. You're probably thinking, what is this woman saying?
My mother was not a single mother. Well, she was, but she had financial help raising me. Her and her 3 girlfriends put money together to help each other. It was like a financial community. Every 3 months, she'll get 3,000 in her pocket, and she put 1,000 in a small business and fed me with the 2,000. And that's what we lived on. She didn't need a man to help her with the finances, so I believe that women can do better than men.
Not everyone has it like your mother, Jesse.
I mean, times were harder back then, especially for black women.
And looking at today, what is not hard for a woman?
I just thought that my bad jokes could be seen as motive, but it seems like I'm just as bad as all these other men. Look, Audrey, I'm sorry.
For what?
For New York, for my words, for all of our fights. You've tolerated me and stayed. I'm sorry, Audrey.
Take me back to New York, Jesse.
I will. I can see our house from here.
Let's stay here for a while.
Anything for you, my queen.